I spent one night inside an abandoned funeral home. It was supposed to be empty.
It all started as a stupid dare. My friend Ryan, who runs a horror channel on YouTube, dared me to spend one night in a long-abandoned funeral home outside town. It had been left to rot for over 20 years. He said if I stayed from midnight to sunrise, he'd pay me $500 and shout me out on his channel. Easy money, right? I said yes. I arrived at 10:49 p.m. The front door was unlocked. It creaked open like something out of a cliché horror movie. The air was stale and heavy. I set up my camera in the main viewing room. An old chandelier above, rotting chairs below. I hit record. I walked down the hallway, flashlight in hand. Dozens of coffins lined the walls, most sealed tight. But one had its lid cracked open. Inside, nothing but dust. But taped to the top was a yellowed card, reserved for Matthew G. 02:13 a.m. That's my name. I laughed nervously, then looked around. Was Ryan messing with me? I called out. Nothing. I texted him. No response. The silence was starting to feel heavy. Back at the main room, I checked the camera. On the feed, a tall, dark silhouette stood behind me for just a second. I spun around. Empty room. Then, the casket I'd seen earlier creaked open, fully. Dust rose. And I swear I heard a whisper. "You're early." I bolted for the exit. Locked. My phone? No service. The windows were painted black. From the inside, on the front wall, something had been scratched deep into the wood. They only opened the doors for the dead. I backed away, heart pounding. I could hear distant dragging sounds, soft tapping, somewhere behind the walls. I made my way to the basement, the mortuary coolers. But the room wasn't cold. It wasn't even working. Instead, it was covered in hundreds of photos, old Polaroids, people standing in this exact room. One photo was of me, taken from behind, from tonight. Under it, handwritten, time of arrival, 3:13 a.m. Next to it, a broken camera with cobwebs inside. Then a voice whispered, "Time of death confirmed." I turned to leave, but the hallway wasn't the same. It was longer. I passed open rooms. Inside each, a version of me. One standing still in the dark, one lying in a coffin, eyes open, one banging silently on glass, screaming, but no sound. I wasn't in a funeral home anymore. I was inside something else. I ran upstairs. Every coffin in the building, now open, and inside each, another version of me. Eyes open, lifeless, watching. I faced the camera, breath shaking. If you're seeing this, I didn't make it out. Behind me, a casket slammed shut. The funeral home is still there. But after one night inside, no one ever truly leaves.